All right. So before we get into our main topic of just like explaining to our audience Die Linke and Aufstehen, Die Linke, that thing that's been around for a generation, and Aufstehen, that thing that was around for several generations of gatflies. Ciarán has a new fucking game. We're going to do games on this show now.
Yay!
Woo!
Yeah.
Can we have like theme music for this game?
That's really down to you.
Well, no,
Yeah.
you're the one who do.
Oh, I make music.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if you can make game show music for this, I will put it in every time
Oh,
we do
Oh
this.
shit! I
Like,
might just
like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire bullshit. Like I really want that.
link you to like a feminist punk band I found from Bristol. Is
That's
that
cool. As
cool?
long as they have game show music, then
I don't
My
think
favorite game show music.
they have a song called "Don't Fucking Touch Me." Oh, they're called Petrol Girls. They're real good.
they sound cool.
Yeah, they
That
are
is
real
what these
cool.
rich people would say to literally anybody within like a 10-foot radius of them.
Oh, it's the overlap between like women with actually very good politics and like coddled rich kid children. Like, don't touch me.
Do you know who my dad is?
All right. So for the purpose of this video game, people sitting beside me cannot look at my screen.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to explain this game to people, which is I found the richest person in every European country. And I'm going by Eurovision UEFA rules. So, you know, the South Caucasus, Kazakhstan, and Turkey are in this.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Okay. They're
Israel
contenders.
too. Yeah.
No, not Israel and Australia. They're
Australia,
only
yeah.
they're only in Eurovision because they don't get on with their
but
actual
but I
neighbors.
thought you said UEFA rules. Israel's part of UEFA.
Okay, I'll add Israel later.
Good.
We're only doing one for tonight, and I guess I've given it away. It's not Israel.
Yes.
So the point of this is I'm going to tell you this person's net worth, the industry they're in, and like 3 kind of factlets or like pieces of information about them, and you guys have to guess where they are from or like who they are if you can figure out that much. All right.
All right, I'm ready. I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to win.
I like to say I respect my competition, and I'm here to have a good time.
You guys are doing like all the Bachelorette tropes right now. It's great. All right. So net worth $5.5 billion US.
Nice.
Yeah,
Not that much.
I've seen more. All right. Made their money. Okay, industries they're involved in: metals, banking, buying and selling businesses, hotels, and drugstores. All right.
And drugs.
Okay.
And drugstores, pharmacies, not. All right. Piece of information number 1. This is kind of into like his business history. Got his start with bringing push-button telephones into the country. He quickly bought property and national services during a period of privatization.
Guess it has to be Eastern Europe then.
Okay, via a bank he co-founded.
Oh, okay. Normal things.
Yeah. The bank failed spectacularly in 2015 and was the 5th most costly bank bailout in the country.
This is great because in Eastern Europe, you can just have a bank that fails spectacularly. But if you were just like knew the right people at the right time in 1990, you would just be like, either like, you want to be a billionaire? They're like, yeah, all right, I guess so. I can sign my name on some things. I can wear a suit and walk around.
All right, and number 3.
Accounting. This is all the same fact.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
this is
Okay.
accounting for inflation and currency conversion. The bank bailout was about $1 billion. At the height of his wealth, he was worth equal to 1/3 of his nation's GDP.
Okay.
It was revealed in the Panama Papers that he has a front company in the British Virgin Islands called Boschiter Overseas Company. Boschiter.
What?
That's not a real word. I swear to God, I looked it up in his native language. It's not a real word. All right. But he's using this money for something good.
Oh.
He commissioned a world-famous Japanese architect to build a business center in the capital city with a guest house, multifunctional hall, a large and small conference hall, a gym, a swimming pool, a dance hall, and an indoor tennis court.
God, Eastern Europeans are so fucking cool.
Okay, but hang on. Here's the pimp move. Oops, years later, it's actually his house. It's not actually a public business center. It's just his house.
Eastern European oligarchs fucking know how to do it.
Yeah.
There is, like, libertarians say that the market is not the way of doing things. No, clearly not. When you're an Eastern European oligarch with no regulations for anything whatsoever, it's cool. Like, it's pimp. Like, you know what? I'm leaving the pod. I am now a libertarian, but only in Georgia or wherever the fuck this guy is from.
All right. Know what's not cool? $1 million. You know what is cool? Doing Zumba on the 5th floor of your private hotel in your personal gym.
All right. I think since Ian's our guest, he should be the first to go.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, no. Fact number 2.
Oh, wait, that's number
that
1.
Was number one.
That was only
yeah.
number 1. Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't call these facts, but these are just like little aspects of their lives.
Anecdotes.
Yeah. Fact number 2. He founded a political party.
Okay.
Became prime minister.
Of course, everyone.
And didn't dissociate from all of his private holdings, naturally enough.
Well, that could be every Eastern European country.
Again, Eastern Europe, doing it right.
He's still under investigation for using his businesses to illegally fund his party and reach electoral goals, and was once fined $90 million for bribing voters.
I'm wondering what bribing voters in Eastern Europe is like.
Here's a bag of rice.
You want some? No, clap.
You can do Zumba in my
Everyone
house.
gets questioned.
Every voter gets to Zumba.
He is no longer the leader of this party, but still holds significant sway. One political scientist said of him, he is outside democratic control, outside institutional checks and balances, yet he is ultimately calling the shots, which puts his home country in a vulnerable position both vis-a-vis democracy and foreign policy. That was fact number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, still sounds cool.
Yeah. Fact number 3. He married his wife when she was 19 and he was 35. One of his 3 beautiful albino sons.
Wait, what?
What?
Let me finish the sentence.
He has 3 albino sons?
Okay, he had 3 sons. 2 of them were albino.
That's not bad. That's an impressive albino.
That's pretty good. One of his 3 beautiful albino sons is a nationally famous rapper who had a particular hit song that put him on the map. The rapping son named his studio after the song, and his dad, again, the richest man in the country, was inspired so much by his song that he named the political party after the song's title.
Whoa.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
Oh my
That's
god.
Wow, I wish my dad would name his political party after my rap song.
God damn, I just love this fucking just Eastern one part's like just Eastern European oligarch energy, the other part's also like Baba energy. Just
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
son, like you're my fucking pride
Love
and
that
joy.
song.
Like everything you do is beautiful. Like I'll do everything for you. I'll name a political party after you.
You're so much better than my other albino son.
Yeah, but in terms of like what is it, albinism? What's the thing called? Like he's like the Ted Williams of like producing albino children.
Yo, have you guys heard my dad just started a new business? It's the Cornish Späti Subaru dealership of Greater Boston. I love you, Dad.
All right, I agree. Ian, you're first to guess the country.
Azerbaijan?
Azerbaijan? All right.
No, that's not enough money to be Azerbaijan.
All right.
I have a guess.
And it would be oil. Like, come on, Ian, you're fucking up. I'm trying to help you here.
Based on my knowledge of Eastern European rap, I'm going to go with Estonia.
All right. What do you guys say?
I'm going Georgia. I said Georgia earlier as a joke, but what is it? 5.5 billion,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like banking and shit, right?
Yeah.
Georgia doesn't have like good old natural resources that can get you a bunch of dinero real quick, right? Like an Azerbaijan or.
But I was also debating Georgia, but I don't know. I mean, says
All
the
right.
one.
Georgia, final answer for Nick.
Says the one studying Eastern European
All right,
studies.
Yulia, come on. What do you
You
think?
just found her like
No.
doctoral dissertation.
Yeah, seriously. I'm already
This
doing a class on
This guy's beautiful albino son and his rapping. He is actually, despite being albino, he is swole. He's got a model girlfriend, and it is well deserved. He is a pretty boy.
Good.
Yeah,
Proud of him.
that's why I wrote the word beautiful.
Good.
I have a small crush on this rapper of nationality. I was about to
You
say.
have to show this music later.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, I'm going with something else then.
Okay.
If you do Georgia, because I think it's not Georgia. But I'm
Okay,
not sure.
go. What do you
Like-
think?
Wait, does Georgia count
Kazakhstan?
in your Europe?
Yeah, Southern
Okay.
Caucasus. Yeah.
Saying like something Caucasus, Kazakhstan. I don't know. Does that count?
Kazakhstan's in
Yeah.
the running here. Okay, you saying Kazakhstan?
Yeah.
Okay. And the correct answer was Nick. It is Georgia.
It is Georgia. Shit. I thought about that shit.
Damn.
Bidzina Ivanischvili.
Oh yeah.
Do you know who this is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the former leader and prime minister under the Georgian Dream Party,
Yeah.
named for his son's rap song "Georgian Dream."
Wow.
Look, he was fucking talking about the state of Georgia too, not even the country.
Georgian Dream. Can we back up for a second?
Yeah.
I really want to hear the song Georgian Dream.
Me too.
Because that sounds to me just like
Georgian Dream.
I have the
uses
YouTube
a
link.
lot of auto tune,
Good. I need
and
it.
it's just really bad. But everyone
Does
listens to
it
it.
have cars?
So, also, I want to mention
The
that
video.
the company that he's involved in was a thing called Ruskia Credit, which was a Russian bank that he co-founded. And then when he became president, he just basically got rid of all of his like Russian companies, but not any of the Georgian ones.
Cool.
And then his entire presidency was defined by renormalizing relationships with Russia.
Cool. So far, Nick is one for whatever. Whatever.
Well, that was the first Megarika competition.
So far, Nick's batting 1,000. We're cool with that. You know, I'm your soon-to-be champion. I got one right. I'm way too cocky.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to future ones. They were all monsters. It's great. I've found so much fucking shit.
Does it get better the further east you go?
Georgia's pretty far fucking... I haven't investigated the Kazakhstani guy, but...
Oh yeah.
Okay, there we go. I've got a
will
lot
be
of
fun.
improvement from you, yeah. It gets buck wild in Kazakhstan.
I'm imagining though that like Turkmenistan is just gonna be the president who then also made a music video of himself the
Oh
other
yeah, I
day.
love that video. It's
Yeah.
awesome. It's
is he
about
playing
his
guitar
horse.
in it or what?
Yeah, he's playing guitar, and he has a guy that plays keyboard, and he looks at him like he's really in love with him,
I'm
or
in
he
love
really
with him,
respects
too.
his president.
Well,
it's
love,
about his
respect.
horse.
What's the difference?
It's a song about his horse.
Is it literally... Oh, Jesus, that's a
I
whole
listen to that.
episode
It's called
podcast.
Old Town Road. I play it all the time.
Probably. It's a lovely song. You should all listen to it.
I was going to make a My Lovely Horse joke, but then I realized no one in the room is Irish except for me. It's like,
My Little
Wait.
Pony. I'm just going to leave that there.